This demo introduces common aspects of display configuration in iPower for iFix. Some of this demo will use power industry devices. However, the tools shown here can be applied to any industry. I will open the picture editor. Picture editing can be done online. Click the new picture icon and save the picture we're going to create as play_sub. Start by drawing a few shapes. Polygon, circle, and let's have a pie. Let's change the color of some of them. We've got to make this polygon rotate in proportion to an analog called amps A, and we'll make our circle change size in proportion to an analog called amps B, and make our pie change its fill in proportion to an analog called amps C. Now let's graph these same three analogs. Draw a graph, and we want to pick our analogs, amps A, amps B, amps C. Apply. Okay. Now let's draw a bit of a one-line diagram, horizontal line. Use this tool to make it horizontal. And a vertical line. Make it vertical. They seem to have lined up pretty well. We're going to add a dynamic element to that. We'll pick a circuit breaker. Here it is from our library. Drop it onto the picture, and we're going to tie that to a point in the database called Black Forest CB3. Need to line it up a bit better than that. And having done that, we'll use the quick method to replicate that plus the bus. So I'm using Control C, Control V to make a copy. Move the copy down here, click on it and change it from being CB3 to CB4. Change the label to say CB4. No, it doesn't line up very well there. Let's just reselect all that. A bit better. Draw a horizontal line out this way. And we'll add a transformer, which is in our general library. Here's a transformer, and here's a transformer point. Make the left hand side 11 kV and the right hand side 66 kV. This just determines the color of the transformer. We need to move that around. I'm just using arrows to locate that transformer on the bus. We can close these libraries, we don't need those anymore. Let's add a list to the picture. Put it down here. Get rid of that. And double click on the list. We will select the list to show events, and we'll put a filter on it so it only shows events from Black Forest. Okay, I think we're done. So save it and go back to runtime mode. So let's look at the picture we've just created. We called it play_sub, so it automatically end up in the sub menu. Here it is. Remember this polygon, we set it to rotate according to an analog called amps A, which is this variable here. So let's change amps A using manual override, and we'll see the green polygon rotate. There it has. Here's our blue circle. It was going to change size depending on amps B. So let's make amps B bigger. There's our circle changing in size, and the fill was depending on amp C. Let's reduce the value of amp C and the fill will reduce. Here we have a trend showing the same three analogs. We can see the changes we've just made. We can do things like put a cursor on them to see the value at any point in time. Change the y-axis for either of the three analogs. Coming back to our devices over here, let's try operate this circuit breaker. We can open it, operate, yes, see the control is in progress, and it will go to an open state in just a second. You can see that's clearly a different point to circuit breaker 4, which was produced by copy and paste. Let's look at circuit breaker 4. The operator dialog is complete as it is for each of the analogs here, and you can see these analogs are different to those. Click on the label CB4, we get the auxiliary screen, which is all the points associated with this device, and each one has a interface we can click on and get the appropriate operator dialog. Our transformer over here, we could do something like raise or lower the tap on the transformer. Let's do that. So that should go up to a 9. And here's our list, which we made an events list for just points from Black Forest, and you can see the controls that I've been doing as we've gone along. So in every way we've completed configuration for this user interface. iPower automated configuration drastically reduces configuration costs, and it delivers a robust and consistent system. Thank you.